how are you? Welcome to For the Passion, Not the Fashion, the YouTube channel. Uh, my first question is: you were formed in 1993. Is it? That's true, I think.
Yeah.
In a small Hungarian city near the Romanian border.
Mhm.
Please introduce yourself to our viewers and your band.
The what was that?
Please introduce yourself
All right.
and your band to our viewers.
Okay, so my name is Zoli. I'm from the band Ektomorf from Hungary, and I play guitar and I sing. And I do this for a pretty long time, 26 years, and still we here. Here we going pretty strong.
Cool. How old were you when you started the band? Actually, what age you were?
I've been about 15, man, something like
Yeah,
that.
I think you are about the same age. That's why I asked you. You were pretty young, I guess.
I'm 45, man.
I'm 43 nearly. So,
Yeah, same age.
uh, so back to the start. How and when did Extomorph form, and what inspired you guys to start this band?
Well, it's just simple. I was really liking heavy music. I started with Metallica, still my favorite, and Metallica's the Slayer, Iron Maiden, stuff like that. Pretty old school. I'm old
Yeah.
school, and I think I guess I saw this videotape because we didn't have all this internet stuff back then. So I saw this videotape called Cliff and Mall from Metallica, and
Yeah.
that inspired me a lot. And then I decided to do a band, and just like usual, you get your friends who is into music, and try to make some noise. It was noise mainly, and it worked out step by step.
Cool. Because you have very great bands in Hungary itself, like Ossian, Poco Gap,
Yeah,
Omen. I
yeah,
love these bands. The Hungarian heavy metal bands are fucking great.
yeah. Then
Uh,
I grew up on those bands.
yeah, yeah. I mean not, but I discovering, and these bands really, man, I love them. The Especially the title track Poco Gap from Poco Gap is fucking great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, this band.
yeah, it's a great band. Okay, not no hard. Uh, it's maybe a hard question for you, but I like to ask it. It seems you have a gypsy background, and you saw yourself confronted with racism and prejudice. Please tell us how you deal with this and how it influenced your band. This racism and stuff.
It's not uncomfortable at all. Yeah, I have gypsy backgrounds. My father is a gypsy, and my mother she's Hungarian. So
Yeah,
I'm a half blood.
yeah,
But yeah, it's been I had to confront it since I was a kid, and then with a while it went kind of like, I don't say it's normal, but you deal with it, and then yeah, I mean it went on for a while, but lately it's not going on at all. In the 90s it was pretty strong there. We had this neo-Nazi stuff, and skinheads and all these groups was going on,
hmm
but after a while it was gone. Or maybe it formed to something else. I have no idea, but it's not there anymore. But I remember we had some shows back in the 90s, in the early 90s,
yeah.
95, and they came out and made some trouble there. But yeah, but it's it's gone, and I think every country has something like this.
Yeah, it happens, but we can be happy. I think Holland is not it's very tolerant in many things. I think
Yeah,
we live in a very tolerant country. I think so.
I lived in Holland. I lived in Amsterdam for pretty much like almost like for 3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it was great. I
you
had
liked
a
you
Yeah,
liked
I
it.
liked it. Yeah, I had my girlfriend, my ex girlfriend back then. She's Dutch, so I moved there, and it was great. But the thing was over, and I moved back. But it was great there. I love Amsterdam. It's a beautiful city.
I'm not from Amsterdam. I'm actually from Tilburg. You know this
Yeah,
city?
I've been in Tilburg.
Little Devil.
Yeah, I played there. I played there the old 13 with Children Bottom, with
Ah,
Creator.
I was there. I was there. Now I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah,
That
I'm.
was great shows. That was
Yeah,
great times.
the creator guys are very cool guys. Also,
Yeah,
I
they
know
are.
them pretty well. The drummer Jule and their tour managers Tony and stuff. They're awesome guys.
Yeah, that was a great tour,
Speezy.
man.
Yeah, I was there. It's always great with creator, and I saw you as support band. You were the first band, I think, that evening, eh? Or the second?
The second, we've been the second.
Yeah, it's long. It's about 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
No, it's been a long time ago, man. It
Is it
was
longer?
2005. The tour was in
So
2005.
no, really so
Yeah,
long?
yeah,
And you didn't came back after 2005?
yeah.
Is it re-
We in
I
all
remember
13, no.
this.
But we've been there also with Children of Bottom, but that was a year later probably, or end of the. So this two tour, the Creator and the Children of Bottom, they were
Yeah.
one after the other. So I think we jumped on from one tour, be home for 1 or 2 weeks, and then jump on the other two. But it was both was in 2005, and we came back to Holland, but to Tilburg in 013 now.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know I see you 1 or 2 times, I think, and
I
great
was there
band,
three
but
times.
yeah, great band. But why you don't have metal archives and stuff? I was searching for good questions and to read a little bit about your background, but there's still no account, no archive on Metal Archives, the site.
I
I,
don't know.
I was checking some background of the band. I saw there's not much to find, and I think you have to ask someone to make it.
No,
Maybe
you can find a lot of things on the internet on
I,
other
I, I
things.
search, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, uh, your new album Reborn is going to see the light soon. What can we expect from this album?
It it is again a very heavy album, if not the heaviest, and it's pretty dark. It's got a lot of changes compared to the old stuffs we had before, But if you were listening to Fury, to the previous album,
Yeah,
it already showed the changes. So actually, from this kind of like groove metal, line way going to more to thrash metal, because actually I grew up on thrash metal and I'm going back to my roots since the Fury album. Reborn is a lot more thrash. It's more melody, more guitar solos, more riffing. The structures of the songs are a lot more complex, So it's just different, but it is the same. So of course people don't have to expect something I don't know, revolutionary, because it's not the goal. I started something back in the 90s and I still carry on the same thing. It is heavy metal, it is thrash metal, it's just heavy music.
it's great that you started this music actually after it was in a time it was nearly dead.
Yeah.
There was still heavy music, but only Pantera and Metallica were still playing thrash metal. Slayer, but there was a lot of bands who quit in the late 80s, early 90s, and it was only a few bands who kept on thrashing. So it's really cool that bands started in those days when it was not so popular, because I saw a revival at the late 2000s, 2007, 2008. It was 2005 already. It was coming back, and good
Yeah,
music always come back.
yeah, some, and I guess thrash metal is that part of, I mean, all metal. I guess metal music is the one will never die. Could have some, waves, ups and downs, but be it like disappear and like just like it was somewhere back, that it's not gonna happen. I think metal music is really true, and all the genres are like, no matter it's black, trash, or heavy metal, it's just there, and I guess it's always gonna be there. It's just pretty good.
And the most fanatic fans, I think, also
The
the
most
most.
fanatic fan in the world. Yeah, myself as well. I'm a metal fan. So.
Yeah, true. I can imagine. Yeah, I was born also. I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s and 90s, and metal was always something you are born as a metalhead. You don't get to be a metalhead. You are a metalhead, you are not a metalhead. That's my opinion.
It is like that. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay. About your personal life, are you married? Do you have a family? What are you doing in daily life? Or is Ektomorf your main priority in life? Or are you also involved in other projects and in hard and heavy music and stuff?
Um, no, I don't. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I have a dog. You can see this
Okay.
right there. See?
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's like a child too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a dog. I'm
And I see a creator flag there. Is it Pleasure to
no,
Kill?
no.
Oh,
That's the creator. Pleasure to Kill album artwork, but it's just a paint. I got it from a friend.
yeah. It looks like.
That, hey, it looks pretty cool, man. Look at that.
Yeah, it's great. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's inspired by that for
And
sure.
that's also the black flag from us, and I just got it. A tattoo artist friend. I was in his uh, studio, and I saw this, and he said, "You like it?" I said, "Yes, it looks great," and he gave it to me. It was a few years ago, and I put it on the wall.
That's nice. Uh,
Yeah,
it's a spot you see. Like I see it. Like whoa, it's like Pleasure to Kill.
yeah, there
Cool.
you go.
Yeah. But you're not involved in any other hard and heavy project. No other bands
No,
or no. Just this and nothing else.
no,
Okay.
that's my life, man. I can't. I don't even like to jam with. I like to jam, of course, with other people, but if it comes to the music that I really like, and when I want to create, then it's my thing, and that's always been and always gonna be.
Awesome. It's good to have a some yeah something like to live for it. And I see. Okay. Something about the COVID pandemic. How much influences got it on your musical career? How much impact does it have?
It's the same like for everyone, man. No shows, which is
Yeah.
horrible because we are just coming. The album is coming out in 3 days actually,
Yeah.
and then usually when an album comes out, not much later you're going on tour, and we had a plan to go on tour in April, but that's not gonna happen. But we're planning for October and put all the hope in that, and if it's not gonna be in October, then next year. But of course, hope is the one should die, the last, because otherwise you can just hang yourself if you don't have hope. So yeah, it's influenced everyone, everything, especially musicians, everybody, but especially musicians, because like live shows are completely banned. It's You can't do nothing. So you know stay strong and keep on hoping to go on
But
tour.
But I always think there's also now at that moment is a lot of time to progress yourself, your music even better, to work it out as to work it out as perfect as a perfect, as a perfect product, You have all the bands have. I see this with befriended musicians around that they take a lot of time now to work everything out as perfect, And normally you're touring, you're on the road. You're so busy with everything, and now I think that's. I hear a lot of stories that it also has its positive parts. This crisis, not positive, but
I know what you
to
mean.
work. Yeah, is it? You also see it like this?
uh yeah, it does. Yeah, everything has a good and a bad part, the most negative things as well,
Yeah, of course.
but yeah, I mean, I got more time to put in playing guitar, more than usual, and
Yeah.
but writing new music, that's not happening to me, because anyway, this album was made back in 2 years ago actually,
Okay.
but the whole working process on this album longer than 2 years ago. Actually, I started to write this album when Fury came out, and after that, we went to the studio 2019, the 29th of August, and so it's been a long time ago, man. This album is completely just ready, and to complete this process of releasing of a new album, it's going on tour, and that can happen right now. We did some live streams, and the first one
Yeah.
worked out really good. The second one not that much because we had some fucking technical problems, and but still worked out. And but it's not the same. And I really hope that the future of live music is not doing live streams, because that's not live music.
No, I barely watch it. It's not the same. I prefer to listen to a record or going to a real show, but this is not the same.
No, not at all.
No,
I mean, it's
no.
better than have nothing, but
Okay.
I just really hope that it's coming back live music, because I love to be on the stage. I love to be on the road. Usually Ektomorf is on the road in a year for yeah, more than 6 months. So it's we need this, and also the fans. Everyone need live music,
Yes.
not only in metal, generally in the world. But especially metal, the metalheads, because
They go two,
they're
try, three, three, two, try three
yeah,
times a week. Some.
yeah, they are the most passionate for
Yeah.
music. That's what I guess, and that's what I
Yeah.
believe in. And we all need it. So all I hope it's gonna just get better.
I hope so too. And about touring, that's my next question is about touring. Which countries do you have visit and which festivals do you remember? And please tell us also some good memories about the life on the road. Do you have some special memories to share with us?
Well, we've been in Europe pretty much everywhere. We've been in North America, in the West. Then we last before last in 2019 we did South America. We did Paraguay, Argentina, Brazil. It was
Mm.
it was so awesome, man. And then we did Japan. Then we played Dubai. We played in Russia. It's just you know it's hard to pick out one, but and stories, because there is, I do this for 26 years, so it's been, I don't know, it's just been so many great stories. But what I could say, is the best is always about touring and being on the road, that you meet the fans, and you play the show, and so far away from your home,
Mhm.
and you see that those people, those fans, are just passionate about the music. That's so awesome, man. I can't even describe it. That how is that feels? For example, when we were in Japan, and it never was, just think of it that we have fans, or like in Brazil, like São Paulo, where it was like 500 or 600 people at the Monday or Tuesday night, and they were singing the lyrics, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fuck is that? I was like, that's badass. So
Yeah.
to pick out the story, I don't know, man. It's hard. There was so many. It's been a long it's been a long journey, man.
Well, that's cool to see. Yeah, yeah. I never played in a real decent band, but I was on the road with some bands, and I know it's a great experience. And
It is.
I would love to be in an important band, but I was never a good musician, so I never made it this far. So
Never too
anyway,
late, man.
nah, I do other things. I have my label and my YouTube channel, my magazine, my e-zine, my mail order. So
All
I
right,
have
you
to
do something else.
something else, but in music, of course, always. So, okay, what can we expect from your band when all is back to normal? What can we expect?
Right away, when this is come back to normal, we are gonna go. We're gonna hit the road, man. That's because we signed to Napalm Records, and in
Yeah.
the same time to Napalm events, and they are handling our booking right now. And we just a week ago we had a Skype conference, and we talked over that. Everything which was planned for April, now it switched to October, and we all hope for that. And so we have plans. There is everything solidly really planned, and as soon as we get the green light, we're on. So it's
Even
touring,
stronger
touring.
than before. stronger than before.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess it's the same for the fans. When they didn't see, not just us, all the bands, they will be very hungry to go out, and see it. Yeah,
Everybody,
there you go.
everybody,
You see, that's
everybody.
what all we feel. So maybe all the shit which is going on right now, it ends up on the good, and everybody will be even more passionate. Even the musicians, man. I mean, how can I tell you, when you've been not for on stage for a year, or who knows, maybe for 2 years, you kind of almost forget how it feels to be on stage, man. It's the same for you guys to stand in front of the stage, or get your ticket, walk in the venue, just get a drink and watch the bands. That should be back.
A lot of contacts got lost, because I was like, I don't need Facebook, I see the people in real life, but now you really need social media to get in touch with everyone, because
it's the only way now.
Yeah, it's sick, it's people now also with the evening clock and everything in Holland, like 8 o'clock, not on the streets anymore. You cannot invite people. Same there. Oh, it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking shit.
It's fucked up, man. It is.
Yeah.
And I saw that in Holland there was some protesting there, that they went out and they were asking for freedom, and they completely right. I'm agree. I think that we, those people is doing all of this and getting all these rules, because we got the same rules. Curfew at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or stores are closed, and gyms, all the gyms are closed.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to work out every day, and I do it here at home. I don't give up on this, but it's I feel like it goes against our freedom, and that's not good. Personally,
I have my thoughts about it too, but let's don't talk about our thoughts, because many people will not agree. But I have my thoughts about this whole pandemic. I have my own thoughts about it.
I have mine too. And the thing is that you're right. Some people think this, some people think that way. I think this is the only thing we all should agree, that this should be over.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Last words are yours, please. Some last thing, maybe.
All right. So thanks for having me for the interview. It was really nice, man. Thanks for your support. And I really hope that we can meet pretty soon with you, with all the fans in Holland, Ektomorf fans in Holland, because we get this new album out. It's coming out the 22nd of January at Napalm Records, so in a few days. New single is coming tomorrow, Smashing the Past. It's one of the heaviest songs on the album. Check it out. Headbang on it, and see you all on the road pretty soon.
Thank you very much. I think I will get the promo by Napalm, so I will write a review for my web scene.
Okay.
So I will give you, after the chat, I will give you some more information, and then you can check it out later.
Thank you, man.
For the passion, not the fashion. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
It's blackening in my life. My body's gone. I lost it all. But sweet revenge is mine.